What's up, people? This is Big Boss Calvin 83. This gotta be the most ridiculous bullshit I ever seen from. I've seen a lot of ridiculous things, but this takes the cake lately. Women boycotting Twitter for a day, and I think they did their boycott, which lasted for a day. And to me, y'all bitches didn't accomplish shit. Donald Trump is still president, which like damn near 60% of Caucasian females voted for Trump. The fact of the matter is, what happened was, from looking into it, Rosie McGraw, I think it's Rosie McGraw. I'm hoping that I got her name right. This woman, who's I think a celebrity, Rosie McGraw, was sharing her experiences with and her bad experiences with Harvey Weinstein. And this is another thing I want to address. She's posting his personal information, not dropping his ass, and then she gets suspended, and then she wants to have then all these Caucasian females, and then these black coon Negro Bedouin feminists, because that's what you got all these Caucasian feminists, white feminists, and some of these dumbass, ignorant black feminists who I call Negro Bedouins, dumbass bitches, mainly motherfucking cunts with self-hate issues, and want to sleep with master to begin with. What kills me, what is really pathetic, is that people who say, regardless of how you felt, regardless if you felt you've been mistreated, doc dropping somebody and posting their information and just talk bad enough of them don't do shit. To Rosie McGraw, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're watching this, you didn't. And to all these female celebrities, these bitches who are celebrities, and all they did was fucking suck their way to the top. The majority of them, or they just was good and fucked and sucked their way to the top. These bitches don't got no damn talent. And to encourage all everyday people, mainly women and girls, and these limp wrist males, men, all to join in. And the dudes who are doing this that was a PR move to get pussy. They don't give a fuck about women's issues, okay? Even these limp wrist gay males or guys who want to turn into a chick and want to these RuPaul type of dudes, these dudes who wear a dress and drag, they want to call themselves transgender or trans woman, which is no such thing. That's all. It is fucking ridiculous. Women talk about their issues and the evil patriarchal system, and specifically Caucasian females, talking about they're oppressed. But these same bitches will tell a so-called black man and a black woman to shut the fuck up and stop bitching and complaining about systematic racism. These same bitches will be so fucking quick to falsely accuse a black man of sexual misconduct and rape, and look at a man of color with suspicion, a black man at that. When we are going through injustice and protesting and doing boycotts, we are criticized and disrespected and laughed at by the fucking masses of the fucking world as black people. but when a Caucasian female gets her feelings hurt, the world got to fucking stop and coddle her. She cries white tears, white female tears, and now she wants to use her privilege to fight the cause of the evil patriarch, evil white man patriarch. But at the same time, this dumbass bitch will still be hypergamous, will still look for a man who's misogynistic and a male chauvinist in the Caucasian community, and still lay it with these male chauvinistic, misogynistic, sexist, bigoted Caucasian males because he got money, so he can treat her like shit, beat her ass, cheat on her, lie to her, deceive her, use her, exploit her, have another side chick, get a bunch of kids, and then when he gets tired, dumps her, leaves her for usually a younger woman. Then this bitch is upset again, and all of a sudden, oh, if she's caught cheating on that Caucasian male, especially if this man is not is non-European descent. If she's caught fucking with a man of color, fucking with a black man, at that, especially specifically, oh, she's no damn good. Oh, she's nasty. She's disgusting. She's a lowlife. She's a nigger lover. She's a slut. How dare she? She's a race traitor. She just committed genocide on the white race. But Caucasian males, I mean, especially the ones who got money and power and influence, and even if the Caucasian male it ain't rich, it ain't got high social status, they still got white privilege, and they are still privileged in America and in many Western societies to do whatever the fuck they want to do and still get by with doing dirt. You know what I'm saying? And doing questionable things. You can have Caucasian males sexually harass women, plant cameras in the women's locker room, in women's bathrooms, and then when these Caucasian males get caught or slipping something in a woman's drink, and then taking advantage of her, or just getting her drunk, and taking advantage of her unconscious, and then when these Caucasian males rape that chick who's unconscious, or told her what she wanted to hear, and so he can get in the panties. Now all of a sudden, she want to cry rape, but she won't try that with a Caucasian male like that. She gotta be smart about it. But but she'll be quick to do it to a black man, or just say a fictitious black man took advantage of her when it was a Caucasian male who fucked her over and took advantage of her and raped her. And that's how it was back during the slavery and Jim Crow days, and currently in many parts of the country still. A Caucasian male can rape the fuck out of a chick, full grown woman or a girl, underage, very underage, or prepubescent, you know what I'm saying? And that Caucasian male will get less than 30 days of jail time and then go for counseling because he had issues and had it rough growing up. How the fuck does a Caucasian male that runs and controls every goddamn thing, got connections, got networks, got nepotism, got white privilege, white male privilege at that, has a hard time in life? But I digress. I'm back, people. Had an interruption. So, I mean, when you have Caucasian males, privilege, middle, in between, from privilege to underprivilege, in between, doing dirt, being violent towards women, beating the fuck out of women, raping women, slandering women's names and calling them out their name. Caucasian females are silent, and they will rationalize it and make excuses when their men do dirt. But they'll be so quick to criticize men of other ethnicities and how we treat our women, which is, actually, we treat our women better. Especially men of color, especially black men. But my thing is to you Caucasian females who like to paint black men as having no respect for women, being misogynistic, being a rapist and all that, and being violent towards women in general. My thing is, why the fuck do you keep creeping and going behind the scenes and trying to fuck us? If we're that bad, if men are out of ethnicities are horrible, specifically black men, why do y'all want to? Why do y'all all of a sudden y'all got jungle fever and always fantasizing about black dick and trying to get black dick, trying to suck black dick, and trying to get a nigga to fuck you? I'm just asking a valid question. Why are some of y'all that just so obsessed and want to get with a black man so damn bad and have mixed babies? Or you want to just get with men of other ethnicities, but or who are close to being black, brown men, like your Latinos, your Asians, your Indians, and Arabs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to fuck with them if y'all if you want you just hope they'll let you slide that the Caucasian man and the Caucasian community will let you slide because you fuck with a man of another ethnicity. But if it's that black man, oh, you're damaged goods, you're nasty, you're a whore and a slut, you're a mud shark. But you don't check your men on their hypocrisy and bullshit unless it affects you deeply and personally, unless you're getting sick and tired of being fucked over. When you have Caucasian males, you know, fucking raping women and taking advantage of them, sexual harassing them, killing them, and then when they are facing the judge and the judge lifts them off the hook and they get off or get a light ass sentence or get a slap on the wrist. Example, when I saw some cases when you have these Caucasian males, raping women, raping girls, and all of a sudden they get less than 30 days of jail time. But there was no outrage from the National Organization for Women. There's no outrage from the feminists, these women's groups, and these other feminist groups in the local areas of the community of where they stay at. You know what I'm saying? In the cities of the local areas of the city of politics, I don't see none of these women's groups. I don't see none of these the National Organization for Women, these feminists, and these women's groups call that. I didn't see no outrage, but y'all will be out. But y'all were outraged when Cam Newton gave a woman a compliment and laughed at the fact that he was surprised that he said, "I didn't know a woman was so well versed in football in the game and knew so much about routes," and that was offensive. But that y'all came and caped for that racist ass bitch who has a racist past and has said racist things. I especially posted it on Twitter, on social media. She deleted that shit, and then they all want to say, "Oh, that was a long time ago. That's a fucking past." But y'all still want to hold O.J. Simpson accountable for a crime he did not fucking commit, and that was like 25 or dang near 30 years ago. Y'all still mad that he got acquitted, but y'all still did everything you can to put that man in jail for something that he was acquitted from. Oh, when Nate Parker was acquitted from an all-white jury, or an all-Caucasian jury, of being falsely accused of rape, and he tried to have this new movie put out about, about the history of slavery, and didn't go off a gonocentric, matriarchal feminist narrative. He told it from a black man's perspective. He told it from a black patriarchal perspective. He talked about the history. I forgot what the movie is called, but I need to check that out. So basically, he wrote this movie based on the true history of slavery, and how how Caucasians are, especially that Caucasian female. All of a sudden, y'all did everything you can to make sure Nate Parker did not get any good profits and ratings and positive reviews from his movie. And you got these dumbass, coon, Negro peeing black feminists who are nothing more than Negro bedwenches and mammy and auntie mama aunt Thomasita bitches who want to just get with a Caucasian male, those swirling type of black females that I can't fucking stand. And they like to push the narrative, oh, all y'all niggas want to get with white women. Bullshit. No. What about the, okay, let's say, well, that's true. Last time I checked, there was the black woman it was easy for a black woman to get a white man than it was a so-called black man to get a white woman. And last time I checked, y'all like to brag about when y'all swirling and you have in an ethnic relationship, in an ethnic marriage, to that white man, y'all brag about how your relationship lasts longer than black men who are married to white women. But y'all, but even though, you know, y'all fuck with Caucasian males more and be his side chick, or more so, y'all still bitch about a few of us who are married to Caucasian women, and a lot of times that's not the case. We're married to women of other ethnicities, these brown women like your Latinos, your Asians, and your East Indians and Arab women. But for some odd reason, you equate the brown women to Caucasian females and say, oh, because her skin is a little bit lighter, and her hair is a little on the straight side, wavy side. Oh, she's still considered a white woman. That is the dumbass, ignorant shit I ever heard. But I digress. Even though these other brown women come from us and want to deny their African ancestry, their Nubian ancestry, their heritage of identifying with black, but they can relate to the black struggle and always want the black community to help them out when they get fucked up by Caucasian supremacy and racism. When that Caucasian male fucks them over, when that Caucasian male and female fucks some other groups over, oh, they would need the black community to help them fight their own fucking battles. And I wish we stopped doing that and mind our own damn business. But that's a different topic. But let's stay on the subject. You know, y'all did everything in your power to bring down Nate Parker, and y'all called him a racist, especially you black feminists. But at the same time, y'all get mad when a brother gets with a woman of a different ethnicity, specifically a Caucasian woman. But at the same time, you want a brother to date a black woman, but y'all black women don't want to fuck with us because he's too lame. He ain't got no flag. Oh, he's too much of a patriarch. But y'all have no fucking problem following a fucking white patriarch. Y'all have no fucking problem following and obeying the rules of the Caucasian male. And I've seen y'all when I was, especially growing up through, when I noticed this in high school. I peaked game how many of you black females talk about how pro-black you are, but the next thing I hear and see y'all sucking on white penis. Or getting your coochie eaten by a Caucasian male, getting your back blown up by a Caucasian male, doggy style, but you wouldn't do that to a brother. You wouldn't do that for a brother. When he said, I want to fuck you dog style. Oh, sexual harassment. Oh, you're nasty. Oh, you're pervert. Oh, I ain't going down on no nigga, but I'll suck man's dick. That is so fucking infuriating. But again, I digress. But I digress. I mean, what irritates me the most is that Gabrielle Union and these other ethnic women of color, these other women of color, these other black women want to help these Caucasian female celebrities because of the fact that a Caucasian female got banned from Twitter for a fucking day because she doc dropped Harvey Weinstein. And I'm not saying Harvey Weinstein is an angel or anything like that, but again, when we as black people are told to get over it and move on, it's a fucking past. Harvey Weinstein, for some odd reason, I'm not saying the man's innocent. I don't know if it's true. I think he did do inappropriate things and is guilty of sexual misconduct, did sexually harass women, did rape women, and then paid them to fuck off. But again, but you notice that these Caucasian females ain't painting the Caucasian male as a bad sexual deviant pervert who's misogynistic and violent towards women and has no respect for women. And these Caucasian, and I've known Caucasian males to say some derogatory, disrespectful shit to women, but he gets a fucking pass because he's not a black man. I have noticed that all that stress to take him down but at the same time, the white male image is being defended at the same damn time. These same Caucasian females are still laying up with Caucasian males and having their goddamn children and maintaining racism and damn sure maintaining that system of Caucasian supremacy and defending their white privilege as a Caucasian female. But y'all Negro females are helping them out. But y'all won't help your brothers out. That's what breaks my fucking heart. Another thing is, when Bill Cosby was falsely accused by 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 a bunch of Caucasian females, mainly most of them are Caucasian females. Oh, because when Bill Cosby was accused of sexual misconduct, was accused of sexually assaulting women, raping women, he was guilty. Even though those encounters happened like 30 to 40, 50 years ago, oh, Caucasian America, white America won't let it go. And Bill Cosby and these bitches are saying, these racist Caucasian bitches are saying, oh, that he had power back then. Really? If he had power back then, he would be able to do what Harvey Weinstein has done to these women. If he had power back, if the black man had power back then and he has power today, Obama would have made sure to take care of his own fucking black people. And not pander to these other fucking groups that call them a fucking nigger, like the white feminists and the Caucasian gay and lesbian people. And these other groups that shit on us. And these Caucasian liberals being taken care of, and because last time I checked, Caucasian females benefited off of affirmative action, but they're so fucking oppressed. They make more money than black people combined, black men and black women combined, y'all. But I gotta stay on subject. My thing is, Harvey Weinstein is not getting the same hell, is not catching hell for what he did. Bill Cosby is catching hell for shit that he did not do. And they made those, and for some odd reason, it's like when Caucasian males are accused of something like that, accused of sexual harassment, accused of sexual assault, battery, accused of rape, for some odd reason, we gotta wait and get the facts, and it's either he's guilty or innocent. He's innocent until proven guilty. But a black man is, when he's accused of something like that, of that nature, of that magnitude, he's guilty. Y'all all said Bill Cosby was fucking guilty, and y'all still hold that shit against him because y'all didn't like the fact, and I didn't agree with how he came out about and criticizing his people. I'm not okay. I did not agree with that, and he should have did it in a mixed company. So don't get me wrong. But the way because y'all the reason why a lot of you threw Bill Cosby underneath the bus, because he specifically told people, and specifically women, to take personal responsibility for how they behave and conduct, and choose choose certain men, choose better men, and stop fucking with no good ass niggas. And y'all got in your fucking feelings in the black community, and he called out. And he talked about we need to raise our kids better, and we need to have goddamn sense, But even though I didn't agree on certain things he said, but y'all already know I already spoken about that, because it don't matter what you do, it don't matter how well you dress, how well you speak, what your education is, what you do or don't do, you're still a nigger in the society. And Bill Cosby is not the negative stereotype, still got his nigger moment. Bill Cosby was painted and demonized, and his reputation was destroyed, and he got black the fuck bald, and he went through hell and pain and suffering for stuff that he did not do. And these women are lying, and if sex did happen, or sexual encounters happened with Cosby, it was fucking consensual. Now these Caucasian females want to turn it around and promote this narrative that, oh, they didn't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh, bitch, please, y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. Stop it. Every time, y'all just don't want to be accountable for nothing. Y'all don't want to take personal responsibility. And I'm pretty sure those women who were fooling with Harvey Weinstein knew what the fuck they were doing, and they were trying to use their body to get ahead, even though he was doing inappropriate things, sexual misconduct, for sexually assaulting women, raping them, and that's his shit, and paying them off to shut up. But at the same time, these women did not, did not, for some reason, they didn't want to go after a Caucasian male with power like that. When Bill O'Reilly was, did his dirt, and especially did it to, and he targeted black women, sexually harassing and inappropriately touching and assaulting black women, sexually assaulting black women, and other forms of sexual misconduct, mistreating women, specifically black women. Oh, the national organization did not come to your defense, sisters. These feminists and these other women's groups did not defend y'all and did not represent y'all. They blamed you for it and said, why did you wait so long to say something? And victim blamed your ass for being violated and disrespected as a woman by a Caucasian man. Caucasian male, to be corrected. Okay? And what kills me is that when you got, and you Negro females ought to be ashamed of your fucking selves. You Negro peeing bitches need your ass whooped. Why are you helping joining forces with Caucasian females who have historically disenfranchised your fucking men and children, especially your boys? Fucked over your men when it came to getting job opportunities. Y'all talking about y'all getting fucked over, but you want to help this bitch out anyway? But your man got fucked over. Your man's disenfranchised. Your man has been hung from trees by that Caucasian bitch, being lied on and being lied to, being set up by that Caucasian bitch, being slandered, being insulted and disrespected by that Caucasian female. But y'all want to help that bitch out. That Caucasian female, last time I checked, staying there, 60% of these bitches voted for Donald Trump, and they're talking about women's issues. Obviously, they don't give a fuck about women's issues if they voted for Donald Trump, who's well known for having no respect for women and being misogynistic, and now not only that, being racist towards people of color as well. But they defend Trump. He called those NFL players' mothers bitches. He bragged about grabbing women by the pussy, kissing on women, putting their hands on women without their fucking consent. And these Caucasian females rationalized it, made excuses for him, babied him, coddled him, and still voted and supported his ass. But she's talking about, but these bitches are serious about women's issues. When Sandra Bland was being harassed by the fucking cops, being pulled over, body slammed, and got lynched in the fucking jail cell, I didn't see the National Organization of Women coming to her fucking defense. These feminists and these other women's groups and the other women's organizations defending her. Same thing when that racist Caucasian male cop body slammed that high school girl in South Carolina. I didn't see the women's organization say, "Oh, you don't put your hands on a girl. You don't hit a girl. Don't do that. That's wrong. You don't violate her fucking rights like that. No matter if she was in the right or in the fucking wrong." When that cop beat up that sister in Southern California, beating a homeless black woman who was not a threat. Silent. Them Caucasian bitches was fucking silent. When out in McKinney, Texas, that you saw that teen girl got body slammed and got manhandled, and not only that, the racist bitch ass cop pulled a gun on them kids about to shoot them to death. Oh, I didn't see nothing was said about the national organization and these feminist groups and the Caucasian females did not call him to be fired and be arrested and be prosecuted. Just like the other cops, the other women, the women of color that I mentioned. And then you got Rekia Board, Renisha McBride being murdered by the cops and these Caucasian male supremacists. You have Caucasian males raping sisters, and these women get no damn justice. No justice. I mean, it's fucking absurd that Caucasian males can do this type of shit to a certain demographic of women of color, specifically, and treat black people like shit. And this Caucasian female has the nerve to be sexist towards black men and racist towards black men. Let me reword it like this: she has the audacity to be misandric, be blatantly racist and sexist towards men of color, black men who done nothing to her throughout history. When we as black people talk about our issues and talk about organizing and combating injustice, racial inequality, discrimination, racial profiling, and how to defend ourselves against this hate from these Caucasian supremacists and these other ethnic people of color who are wannabe Caucasian supremacists, we are called terrorists, we're called thugs, we're called savages. The black man is demonized and he's looked at as weak and feminized, effeminate and gay. But they had no problem murdering the straight black man and being demonized and having his character assassinated. You sisters are demonized for being looked at as men. Like basically being joked, looking, you're too masculine. Y'all look like a tranny. Y'all look as a fucking whore. You're nasty. You're disgusting. But again, and where's it coming from? It's coming from these Caucasian females, and they encourage their men to disrespect us, but to specifically disrespect you as a black woman. But you're okay with that, which I'm still scratching my head on why. But okay. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm so sick and tired of the selective outrage. These bitches, my thing is, Harvey Weinstein, I'm not saying the guy's innocent or anybody, but my thing is he is not catching the same hell as Cosby and these other brothers, and then you got your everyday brothers who are being persecuted for sex crimes they did not fucking commit against women, domestic violence against women, being falsely accused of rape against women. You have a situation where Nellie was where a woman made a false accusation against Nellie of being falsely accused of rape, and now she's saying it didn't happen, but she gets no damn jail time. You had a situation out in New York, on Long Island, where a Caucasian female did some nasty shit with a bunch of brothers in the bathroom, falsely accused them of raping, that messed up their lives. They may have not done jail time, but they got kicked off the football team. I think it was the football team, and they got kicked out of college. They went through all this hell, and those brothers don't get no justice for this lying, racist ass bitch who's a fucking hoe. They don't. So basically, these bitches, Caucasian people, the Caucasian liberals, the gay and lesbian Caucasians, the transgender Caucasian, the bisexual Caucasian, male and female, and these fake ass so-called non-racist Caucasians don't give a damn about us as black people, male and female. I watched the Yavai show, and I saw a sister get discriminated and being disrespected and picked on because she wore her natural hair. She had it in braids, but you know what I'm saying. So this racist Caucasian female, the district manager, told the Caucasian male who's the manager to make her get rid of her, change her hair. You know what I'm saying? And make her look like a Caucasian female. And then the district manager did not follow through, and the sister employee talked about. I'm back. My battery died. So let me do a correction. This chick, Rose McGowan. That's her correct first and last name. I got her first name right, Rose McGowan, not McGraw or McGowan. It's Rose McGowan. The fact of the matter is, it's the selective outrage that's infuriating. When you have sisters, I watch your live show, follow him on YouTube and Facebook. You have a young sister, and she's a college student. She was being mistreated at her job at Banana Republic because she had braids, and they didn't want her to. And the Caucasian female district manager did not want her to have braids, and so the district manager that told the Caucasian female, that's the district manager, told the manager of the store, which is a Caucasian male, you need to tell her to not wear those braids and try to look Eurocentric. Basically, look like a Caucasian female. And that's a lot of the fucking nerve. But that is a form of discrimination to tell somebody how they can wear their hair. So, and I'm not talking about crazy style, so some kind of subculture shit. I'm talking about the fact of the matter is, as a person of color, you're not allowed to represent who you are as your heritage. You're born who you are. Nobody tells gay people, gay Caucasian males, and gay Caucasian females, like they call lesbians, you need to act more. You need to identify more of your gender. You need to stop. They don't tell these dykes, oh, you need to look more feminine. You need to dress like a lady. You will never hear that shit. They never tell the gay Caucasian males, well, you need to act. Don't put on no damn dress. You need to act more like a man. Stop bending your wrist like this. You need to act like a man. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit will be said. If it is said, outrage. The fact of the matter is that that this woman of color, this young sister, is facing discrimination and being picked on and being mistreated. And she's not the only one. You have many sisters who either wear braids or choose to go natural, wear their hair in an afro, be disrespected by Caucasian people. And a lot of times, you see the Caucasian male doing it, but it's that Caucasian female telling that Caucasian male, because she feels threatened that Caucasian male will find her attractive, that sister attractive. That's what it is. It's about jealousy. So she wants to fuck with her. But again, that's discrimination. That's racism. As a woman of color, you're being disrespected. You're being mocked and disrespected on your looks. You're portrayed to be masculine. You're portrayed to be unattractive. You're told that you're ugly by white media. You can't wear your hair a certain way. You can't dress a certain way, or you're being disrespected, or you're being sexually harassed, or being assaulted, or even raped by non-black males. Now, if there was a brother that was doing some inappropriate shit, sexual misconduct, you're not able to just grow his ass. And so there's nothing to speak of. But when a non-black man, a non-black male doing that to a sister, no outrage. No outrage from the National Organization for Women. No outrage from these feminists and these women groups that are pro-woman. You have so-called black women and black girls, being discriminated, being disrespected because of their hair, which is fucking ridiculous. And then they're made fun of because they wear weave, Indian women's hair, or synthetic hair, or just horse hair to look like a Caucasian female. Then she's picked on again. Now, I have told sisters that you should not give a damn about what the Caucasian media thinks. But what my issue is that when you have brothers to tell y'all that you're beautiful, you don't need to look like a Caucasian female. We're like, y'all ethnic. Y'all don't want to listen to us, but you blame us for the beauty standard when we don't run the beauty standard. And then when we try to start our own beauty standard of how things should go, y'all want to sabotage that shit or don't want to listen to us. So it's very frustrating. There was no outrage. The National Organization for Women, the feminists, and these women's groups, when you got sisters being put in headlocks by Caucasian males, and sometimes Asian males or men of other ethnicities, putting their hands on black women. You have a situation now in Charlotte, North Carolina, and other parts of the country where where Koreans and Asian males want to body slam and want to put sisters in a headlock and drag them out of their fucking stores. But y'all Negro females keep shopping there. And y'all think that the brown people, the other ethnic people of color are your friends. They ain't your goddamn friends. They see you as a fucking nigger. They got a similar Caucasian supremacist mindset, trying to fit in with Caucasian people with their own fucking cutthroat agenda. Sorry for the interruption. You know, and I can, as a matter of fact, I can go on how to y'all sisters, y'all being played by these Caucasian females. Feminists, I'll say all feminists are racist and they are misandric towards black men. You know, you understand what I'm telling y'all? Most feminists and most white feminists and the gay community, and I'm speaking most mainly Caucasian, gay, and lesbian people, and the bisexual Caucasian male and female, and the transgender male and female, who them crazy motherfuckers, who want to get a sex change, but they can't change the sex, but they want to pretend that they can. The tranny community and these Caucasian feminists, they're all racist against us. They hate our fucking guts. And that Caucasian female, and it doesn't matter if she's a feminist or not, but specifically what I have noticed is that most Caucasian females who are pro-women, most Caucasian women who are pro-women are very sexist. And I'll say it like this, most Caucasian women who are so-called pro-woman, who are feminists, are very racist and very misandric towards men of color, and we have never done nothing to them. Last time I checked, it wasn't the so-called black man who told you couldn't vote, even though you didn't do nothing to die to get that vote, but I digress. It wasn't the so-called black man that told you got to stay barefoot and pregnant. It wasn't the so-called black man that said, well, you can only make this type of money, even though I have exposed the wage gap, the gender wage gap. Most of y'all bitches get handouts. Most of y'all bitches don't know how to negotiate. Y'all got government programs and all that type of shit. Most of y'all women don't work long hours. Most of y'all work the most easiest, cushiest jobs. Y'all don't want the most dangerous jobs, or jobs that are hard-on, hands-on, more technically savvy, more jobs that require you being skilled in math and science. And a lot of women ain't good at that. Let's keep it fucking real. They ain't good at they don't like computers. They don't like technology. They like to type. But that's pretty much it. And that's the fact. It isn't the so-called black man that told y'all, oh, we can fuck all types of women. We can fuck with women of different ethnicities, and we still are considered loyal to the white race. We can fuck multiple women, but if you fuck multiple men, even if it's one or two or more, you are a hoe. If you fuck with a man who's outside of your ethnicity, outside the Caucasian ethnicity, outside the Caucasian race, white race they call it, you are a nasty ass bitch. You are a hoe. You are a slut. You committing genocide. You are a mud shark. You're a nigger lover. You are a traitor. And we don't deal with nigger loving bitches. So bye, bitch. You're disowned. It ain't the black man that's fucking with multiple women and then turn around when y'all want to get horny and fuck with multiple dudes. We don't call y'all hoes and sluts and bitches, even though y'all fuck everything in sight, fuck every dude in sight. Y'all hold around, let dudes run trains on y'all, but we don't call y'all sluts and whores. Or when y'all turn a guy down, we don't get it isn't you Caucasian females. Listen up. It isn't the black man. When you turn down a Caucasian guy, we don't know. This is what Caucasian guys, when they get turned down by a woman, they shoot her in the fucking face or beat her ass. Yeah, brothers don't do it like that. So why are you mad at us? When it ain't the black man. After you turn down the Caucasian guy, then that Caucasian guy want to call you a slut and whore and spread all types of rumors and slander your name and reputation and call you a nasty ass bitch. and bad mouthing you, and now everybody believes it. Now nobody don't want to fool with you. It ain't us. It's the Caucasian male. But you don't hold them accountable, Caucasian woman. You don't hold them accountable. You don't when the Caucasian man is doing dirt, disrespecting you and mistreating you. You don't confront him. You don't hold him accountable. Y'all don't curse him out. Y'all don't beat his ass. Oh, but you will get in the black man's face and want to put your hands on him. And then all of a sudden, when we swing, oh, we're wrong. But if a Caucasian man, when you disrespect a Caucasian man and he slaps the shit out you, which is warranted, and beats your ass, oh, it's okay, I made a mistake. Oh, I fell down the stairs. Y'all, you Caucasian females are fucking bitches, pussies. Bitches. When a Caucasian man, when you Caucasian females are fucking bitches and pussies, because of the fact of the matter is, when Caucasian males mistreat you and disrespect you, y'all don't call them out. Y'all don't go on that. Y'all don't call their. You don't air out. You don't call out his nasty ass, wicked, evil ass ways, and his misogynistic, male chauvinist ways. Y'all don't call them out. Y'all don't. See, one thing about y'all make excuses for their fucking behavior. When y'all being groped, when you're being sexually harassed, being sexually assaulted, when y'all get raped. Oh, I don't want to ruin his life. What the fuck? When he's beating your ass. Oh, y'all make excuses. But y'all bitches, you Caucasian bitches got the fucking nerve to go to other communities, other ethnic communities, deal with people of other ethnic, go to other ethnic communities, specifically the black community, and tell the so-called black woman, oh, don't listen to the so-called black man. He's evil. He's doing this and that. How the fuck do you know? You don't live in the black community. How the fuck do you know? You're just going off of regurgitated propaganda and just going off of racist ass narrative that you helped create with that Caucasian male, that he's so horrible. You know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't the black man that's telling you, oh, how to dress and what you can do and that, what to do with your body, or telling you if you got reproductive rights or not. And actually, y'all got more reproductive rights, and y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Y'all can give up your kids, and guess what? You don't have to pay child support for giving abandoning your child. Just go to the government, go to the police, go to the government, or the police station. Go to the government. Say I don't want to take care of my kids, and they'll just put it up for adoption. Y'all don't have to pay nothing, but men have to pay child support no matter goddamn what. You Caucasian females can falsely accuse a man of anything, specifically a so-called black man, and guess what? And then destroy his life and destroy the family life and get people murdered and killed in a damn process. And then all of a sudden, when they find out you're lying, nothing happens to y'all. But y'all talking about you're fucking oppressed. Y'all don't have to be drafted and go into the fucking military and be in the front lines of war, fight for corporate interests in the country, and you don't benefit from. You benefit from everything. You bitches benefit from racism and Caucasian supremacy, the oppression of and mistreatment of others. When women or children and other ethnic communities are mistreated, y'all don't say shit. But when it comes to that Caucasian man, and that Caucasian, I should say, can't call him man, and that Caucasian male is raping women and children, raping men and torturing people and killing people, robbing and stealing, lynching, committing genocide on other groups of people. Y'all, where's the all lives matter at? Stealing resources, stealing intellectual property, using and exploiting people, especially kids. Oh, you're silent about that because you reap the benefits of that shit. And I'll say this to you, Caucasian females. Like I said, all Caucasian females, feminists are racist and man haters. All Caucasian people who are exclusively feminists are fucking racist and fucking misandric. And they obviously support racism and Caucasian supremacy and gynocentrism. And my thing is that with the selective outrage that you sisters are joining forces with those bitches when they don't help you out. When Jamel Hill called out women like Jamel Hill, and then that Missouri senator, that sister Maria Chappelle, I think that's her name, when they called out Trump and exposed his racist ways, and all of a sudden these Caucasian males are going in on after her, trying to take her job. When Jamel Hill from ESPN called out Donald Trump as a Caucasian supremacist and exposed him for what the fuck he is and misogynistic, these Caucasian bitches sided with Trump. These Caucasian bitches sided with these Caucasian male misogynistic, male chauvinist pig motherfuckers. They defend their men, no matter what. GR sisters, they defend their fucking men. Oh, when they got Jamel Hill suspended, and I'm not gonna help her, but I'm not gonna help her when brothers try to warn her. Hey, since you flew us underneath the goddamn bus. Hey, Jamel Hill, I'm gonna do a separate video about you, baby. But my thing is, Jamel Hill, since you flew straight black men underneath the damn bus, and you pandered to that, and you sided with that gay Negro, and you decided with that faggot, that Negro faggot. I wonder where is he at? Where is he at? Is he helping you out? Is he defending you? No. So why would you burn your goddamn bridge? You're a fucking idiot. But okay, but that's another video for another day. But I digress. When Jamel Hill called out Donald Trump as a Caucasian supremacist, as a racist, these Caucasian females turned on Jamel Hill and tried to get her fired. But they got her suspended. Not more than one time, multiple times. When that Missouri senator called out Trump expressed her feelings on social media, on Facebook, saying, I hope Donald Trump gets assassinated, and all these Caucasian males ganged up on her with their racist, male chauvinist, pig-ass ways. These Caucasian females did not come to her defense. They didn't come to that Missouri senator defense and Jamel Hill for ESPN's defense. The National Organization of Women, for some reason, were silent. All the feminists were fucking silent. Even the black feminists, which they don't do nothing for black people, when they hate the black man so much, even though we didn't do nothing to y'all. But you're going off what Fox Clan, the Fox News, and what you're going off of all these lying-ass narratives about black man bashing, and that Caucasian females telling you shit about your fucking men. When they don't even live in the black community. Okay. I didn't see the National Organization for Women come in defense for Sandra Bland, Rakia Boyd, Renisha McBride, Karen Gaines. They didn't come in defense for Jamel Hill from ESPN. They didn't come in defense for Maria Chappelle Nadal. That senator from Missouri, and all countless sisters who called out Donald Trump's racist, misogynistic ways. But them Caucasian bitches, all of a sudden, want to defend Trump, defend these Caucasian males when they're doing dirt and mistreating black people, specifically black women. But they always going after the black man. We already know that. But when they mistreat black women, y'all sisters don't call these feminists out on their bullshit. And y'all want to help out Caucasian women, I should say Caucasian females, when they go through some type of oppression. When you see us as black people, women and men lose our fucking jobs, get expelled from school for airing out our grievances, calling out racism, white privilege, and Caucasian supremacy, the National Organization for Women, the feminists, these other women's groups, the LGBT community, the LGBTQ community, the gay and lesbian community, and these other ethnic people of color, these other groups don't come to our fucking defense. And you notice that, and I'll say that again. When we as people of color, we as black people, when we call out racism, Caucasian supremacy, white privilege, Caucasians doing dirt and crying their white tears to get out from being held accountable, get out of responsibility, call out racial double standards and hypocrisy, even call out gender double standards and especially when Caucasian males do dirt and Caucasian females do dirt. All of a sudden, we lose our jobs especially when we post it on social media. All of a sudden, we're getting stalked and harassed by people and getting death threats online, or getting death threats from these random ass people, usually from other Caucasian folks, or self-hating Negro coons. We are losing our jobs and losing our benefits, our whatever source of income we have. We are at risk of losing it. You know what I'm saying? We lose our job, our safety is in jeopardy. We're getting death threats. We are being bullied, and we are being attacked all sides and angles. But The feminists don't come to our defense as black people. The gay and lesbian community don't come to our fucking defense. These other brown people, these other ethnic people of color do not have our back. They throw us underneath the bus to cut our fucking throats too. These Caucasian liberals don't do shit, but they talk about all lives matter, and I don't see color, but they don't help us out. I've been banned so many times from Facebook for speaking the truth. I know countless brothers and sisters who spoke truth to power, got banned, and got economically disenfranchised, lost their jobs, and if they were on benefits or public assistance, they lost that shit too. Got death threats, got blackballed. Colin Kaepernick took a fucking knee, and other countless players did their part to do a peaceful protest. Now Colin Kaepernick is out of the league, but where are the feminists at? And he actually helped out the women's issues too. But they ain't trying to get Colin Kaepernick a job at, make sure he play football or do whatever he want to do. Us as brothers and sisters have lost our jobs. We lost our jobs, or we're getting death threats, and we're getting terrorized, and we're getting disrespected. But Caucasians can talk about killing niggers, and there's always that Caucasian female leading the fucking charge and talking about kill a nigger, saying racial disrespectful things about us. But y'all dumbass Negro females want to support her woman's suffrage. Let me tell you about the women's suffrage. It's not for y'all sisters. It's not for women of color. It's for white women. It's for Caucasian females only. They don't give a damn about your plight. They don't, sisters. So you shouldn't give a fuck about their plight. They don't have a plight. They got white privilege. Okay, they're still Caucasian. They're still white identified. They're going to be okay. If they were so serious about ending sexism, all they got to do, and if they feel like this Caucasian males, because they don't call Caucasian males out on this bullshit, on this sexist bullshit, or being violent towards them, sexually assaulting them, molesting the children. Oh, they don't call out Caucasian males when they do dirt, cheating on them, disrespecting them, dumping them for younger women. Oh, they don't call that shit out. No. They don't do that shit. If Caucasian females had an issue with so-called sexism, with misogyny, all these bitches got to do is stop fucking with the Caucasian male. Stop going down on them. Stop sucking his penis. Stop giving him pussy. Stop letting him fuck the shit out you. Stop having his baby. Stop allowing yourself to be married to him. Stop trying to get married to these guys. Stop trying to have a family with them. Stop dating them. Stop dating and fucking and sucking them. Stop having kids by them. And stop trying to have sexual relations with Caucasian males. Boycott Caucasian males then. Don't fuck with Caucasian males. And you'll see what happens. You'll take the power away from them. When you women stop giving men pussy, bad men pussy, and attention and love and affection, all of a sudden, those dudes change and act right real goddamn quick. You notice that, but y'all women don't want to do that because y'all fucking selfish, because y'all got the same evil, sick, twisted ass, thuggish, whorish ass ways. The reason why y'all put up with men beating your ass and mistreating you and disrespecting you, because you like that shit. You like drama and chaos. But most of the time when he's mistreating you and disrespecting you, being a philanderer, being a cheater, a womanizer, and just disrespecting you, sisters, y'all gotta wake up. First of all, Caucasian females should not be talking about a woman's suffrage, when in actuality they got white privilege. Y'all got some type of female privilege, but the thing is, you got a plus for being a female in racist, down-centric America free case. Don't get it twisted and don't get it fucked up, y'all. You got a strike for being dark-skinned, being black. Excuse me. Caucasian females don't give a damn about nobody else. Caucasian people don't care about nobody else but their own issues. And most of their issues are self-inflicted. Our issues, the reason why we have the problems we have within the black community, and the reason why people of color, black people in America and many Western nations, but specifically America, have the problems that they have and the issues that we have, the majority of it is Caucasian people's fault. What we don't acknowledge is that Caucasian females had a huge hand in creating racist laws against us. Caucasian females are the ones that are always inciting racism and racial violence and terrorism to us, especially to the black man. Okay? No group of women have, successfully destroyed the so-called black community so many times than the Caucasian female. We like to say it's the Caucasian male. No, 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 no. Last time I checked, feminism was brought into the so-called black community, and they trained and programmed our women and deceived our women to think that if they join forces with them, with the Caucasian females, with the feminist movement, and support the gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender movement, basically support the gay movement as well, that they will be seen as the Caucasian male's equal. That was told by that Caucasian female. They told the black woman that. You know what I'm saying? That was taught. That was taught to them. I mean, they were deceived. Y'all were deceived. Y'all sisters were deceived by that shit. And I'm sick and tired of y'all falling for the okie doke. They use y'all sisters for numbers for their own agenda, for the feminist movement. And currently, they're still doing that same shit. But at the same time, damn near 60% of Caucasian females voted for Donald Trump. What does that tell you? Their loyalty lies within their men. Okay? They are loyal to their men. And the reason why, if they were really willing to stop this misogyny from their men, all they got to do is stop fucking with him, stop dating him, stop fucking and sucking him, stop getting married to him and having these babies. Because Caucasian females understand if they abandon that Caucasian male, guess what? Their white privilege is gone. You know what I'm saying? There's no more Caucasian supremacy. What y'all gotta understand, my people of color, especially the sisters, is that Caucasian females, the Caucasian man cannot maintain power, cannot maintain the system of racism where they benefit from, where the Caucasian male and female and children benefit from. They cannot maintain that empire of Caucasian supremacy without the Caucasian female. Like I said, you sisters are being used for numbers. You women of color, when it comes, are being used for their own agenda. Women's issues are for Caucasian females. And they're not women, they're low-life cave beef bitches. Okay? They don't give a damn about the plight of, Caucasians, but especially that Caucasian female, don't give a damn about the plight of other people, the plight of people of color, the plight of black women and black men and children. She sabotaged that shit. She has destroyed the black community. Okay? They don't give a damn. I mean, wherever they at, sisters. I mean, to those so-called black women, wherever they at when they got us in chains, our ancestors in chains, whooping the shit out of them, beating the shit out of them, sodomizing them, raping them, men and women and children, being brought here in a slave ship and being compacted and dying of diseases and forced to go to the bathroom on themselves and being thrown overboard for sharks because of too much money, of slavery, being forced to work long hours And you know what I'm saying? Being forced to work in the crops and build shit, make shit, and keep the American economy going. Being forced to take care of children and raise children and breastfeed children that ain't yours, sisters. We as the men were forced to protect the Caucasian man, woman, and child, fought and died in their fucking wars and still got nothing from it. But they tell us to get over it. But Caucasians don't have to get over the Holocaust. The so-called Jews don't have to get over the Holocaust. Caucasians don't have to get over the fact that especially Southern Caucasian people don't have to get over the fact that they were defeated by the North in that civil war between the North and the South. Caucasians don't have to get over the fact they lost get over the Alamo, get over Pearl Harbor being bombed, which was bombed by them, by the way, self-inflicted. But they blamed the Japanese and mistreated the Japanese and had them camps when them American Japanese. Let's just say if it was true, that had the Japanese Americans had nothing to do with what Japan did to America, Pearl Harbor. But these Caucasians will say when they do dirt, you judge them as an individual. You don't lump the same group into the same category, but they lump all groups of people. When we do something, we are all judged. It's just hypocrisy. Nobody tells Caucasians to get over the fact that they lost the Vietnam War. Get over the fact that get over 9/11. You know what I'm saying? And all types of pain and so-called pains and sufferings that Europe went through, and the Caucasians out there suffered during that time. No, they cry about their fucking past, but we can't cry about ours. I don't want to get too much off the subject. What I'm saying is this, to the black woman, the so-called black woman, women of color, stop falling for the okie doke. These Caucasian females begging you and persuading you and manipulating and deceiving you to join their cause, and they don't fight for your fucking cause as a woman of color, as a person of color. They don't care about the shit that goes on in the black community, and how the reason why there's so much problems and turmoil is because people outside the black community are always starting some bullshit, bringing drugs and weapons, denying black men employment and job opportunities and opportunities to go to school and better themselves, and so they can have a successful life and have a progressive family. Oh, they'll give y'all the opportunity to go to school and get the education, give y'all some of the jobs, give y'all handouts to be dependent on the state, but they'll call y'all welfare queens. When you have so many Caucasian females who are welfare queens and committing welfare fraud, and same with the Caucasian males, welfare kings committing welfare fraud and abusing the system, milking the system, but they don't talk about them. They'll blame y'all for the reason why the economy is fucked up. And the fact of the matter is that some of these women, who are coming forward about them being violated, being sexually harassed, sexually assaulted, and being raped by Harvey Weinstein. My thing is, why do they wait so long to say something when all y'all got the same issue? Why do these Caucasian females wait so long to say some shit? But when sisters are when Bill O'Reilly is sexual harassing women, particularly women of color, and being disrespectful towards them, and putting his hands on them, and inappropriate things, guilty of sexual misconduct onto sisters, doing sexual misconduct things to women of color. When sisters came forward, they said, well, why didn't you say something right away? And same with other Caucasian males, sexual harassing black women, sexually assaulting, raping black women, molesting girls, raping girls, and molesting boys. But they don't give a damn. We know society don't give a damn about men and boys. But okay, I digress. Y'all are shamed, slut shamed, and you were held accountable and victim blamed for that circumstance. But Caucasian females can wait a long time and falsely accuse Bill Cosby of something he didn't do. No responsibility for how they conducted themselves. willingly took drugs, willingly got in the sack with him, knowing that damn the man was married. Oh, but they're not called sluts and whores. Harvey Weinstein, had did questionable things, sexually inappropriate, guilty of sexual misconduct, sexual assault, sexual harassment, and rape. Why do they wait so long to say something? But the so-called white male image is defended and protected, and we all got to he's innocent until proven guilty when the known fact that he is guilty. But my thing is, some of these women coming forward about the whole Harvey Weinstein um, fiasco, scandal, whatever you want to call it, situation with Harvey Weinstein being guilty of sexual misconduct, some of these women just want to pay out. That's what it is. It's all about money. If a bitch can get some cash, that's all they want. Because my thing is, if this was a serious issue, same thing with Megyn Kelly with this racist bitch, making claims that she was sexually harassed and sexually assaulted and sexually coerced, doing sexual favors for her boss, the CEO or the business owner, whatever have you, along those lines, for her boss, But she didn't say nothing until later. So I'm like, okay. Well, I mean, but I don't want to go too far off. I'm just saying, women boycotting Twitter for a day, y'all ain't accomplishing shit. And for women of color to help Caucasian females with their cause, but they don't want to help us. They don't want to help the black community with their cause. Same thing with the gay community. Same thing with these other ethnic people of color. What they call brown people don't want to help us out, but they want but these groups want us to help them for numbers, but they don't want to help us out when it comes to dealing with racism and Caucasian supremacy and men of color being victims of gynocentrism and misandry. And every now and then, when it comes to women of color being victims of racism and misogyny, it's dismissed every now and then. But but nobody talks about how men of color are victims of racism and misandry and this gynocentric Caucasian supremacist system. I don't know what else to say, but it's just fucking ridiculous. So I'm just saying to women of color, stop being used, stop falling for the okie doke. They don't want to help y'all. Let Caucasian females fight their own battles with their own fucking men. Stay in your goddamn land and let's help. Let's women of color and men of color work together, build a family. Let's be independent and self-sufficient, and so we don't have to be dependent on these racist motherfuckers. And learn how to protect ourselves and defend ourselves against Caucasian supremacy, and know how to combat racism. That's our issue. All that women's issue stuff, that's not for y'all sisters. It's let the Caucasian female deal with that. Like I said, all the Caucasian female got to do is not fuck with the Caucasian male, but she ain't gonna do that because she wants to maintain Caucasian supremacy and white privilege and so-called white dominance, and she still wants to continue to benefit off of racism. Like I said, these Caucasian females think they're slick, but they're not. They're hypergamous. They'll go with they like power. They're obsessed. Women are obsessed with power in general, but that Caucasian female is thirsty for that power and maintaining dominance and Caucasian dominance and Caucasian supremacy, and still continue to benefit off of racism, and while she defend and benefit off of white privilege and white female privilege at that. Okay, the whole thing, women boycotting Twitter, is a fucking joke. But when you have us as so-called black people going through injustice, racial profiling, discrimination, brutality, police brutality, victims of hate crimes, being lied on, being mistreated, and having not getting justice from the justice system because it's for Caucasian people, all we're told to be quiet and not. And then when we try to protest and try to get the word out, we're told to be quiet, or they try to silence us and try to blackball us and try to take our jobs away and take our resources away from speaking out against the system of Caucasian supremacy. Let them Caucasian bitches fight their own battles. For Rose McGowan McGowan, or whatever her name is, for Rose McGowan, and these other Caucasian female celebrities to talk about this shit. She, first of all, Rose McGowan was wrong for doc dropping and bad mouthing them on Twitter. You don't expose people's personal information like that and expect for change. That's why she got banned. But now, since because she didn't get her way, and since she got silent for a minute, oh, now these Caucasian females are upset. But we as so-called black people, people of color, are always silent and forced to be silent and always being terrorized and bullied every goddamn day. But nobody comes to our defense. Y'all gotta wake the fuck up. Fuck them bitches. Fuck them Caucasian bitches. Let them fight their own issues. And you sisters, you stand with us as men and stop throwing your own men underneath the goddamn bus every goddamn time. Stop hating on the so-called straight black men when we have never done y'all wrong like that. The only reason why y'all have issues with men is because y'all made bad decisions. But like I said, that Caucasian female has made plenty of bad decisions of laying up with the wrong dude because she's so fucking thirsty for wealth and status and money and power. She's too fucking hypergamous, and y'all copying off of her, and that's why y'all miserable. Think about what I'm telling you. Let's mind our own business. And to you sisters out there, stay out of the feminist movement. Stay out of white feminist affairs and gay and Caucasian gay affairs. And stop helping out a group and help your man and children out. So we can build this family and build an empire and be self-efficient. So we don't have to deal with this racist shit. Y'all feel me? You have a good day. Y'all have a good day. Peace. And by the way, the whole women boycott Twitter, y'all didn't accomplish shit. Get out of here. How about peace?